The Bitcoin they say they sold and the 198,000 coins they didn't, don't watch their mouths, watch their wallets, says Crypto GPT 2025. The mainstream media loves to scream every time a Bitcoin ETF sees net outflows. But here's the truth. ETF redemptions don't crash the market. They barely touch it. You keep hearing about massive withdrawals from the Bitcoin ETFs as if it means someone just slammed the sell button on 10,000 coins. In reality, those coins aren't being sold at all. They're being redeemed in kind, handed off to authorized participants known as APS, not dumped into the market. What does that mean? APS exchange? ETF shares for actual Bitcoin, not cash. The ETF simply moves coins from custody to an AP wallet, which they may also have in custody. The AP then decides what to do, hold, repackage, arbitrage, or sell later. These withdrawals don't even show up on exchange order books. So, in CNBC says BlackRock saw 200 million in outflows. What they really mean is someone decided to take delivery of their Bitcoin. That's not bearish, that's bullish. Mark Armstrong's forecast on capital flows and asset rotation predicted this kind of reshuffling. He warned that money would be forced to move into private assets when confidence in government wanes. Now we're watching that prophecy unfold, one redemption at a time. So get the book now. The link is in the description. Meanwhile, where did Uncle Sam's Bitcoin go? A recent FOIA request confirmed the U.S. Marshals Service is holding somewhere between 29,060 plus thousand Bitcoin seized from various criminal investigations. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to blockchain, sleuths and ARCAM intelligence, the government is holding at least 198,000 Bitcoin, worth over 23 billion across wallets controlled by the Treasury, DOJ, IRS, and possibly and maybe even likely intelligence agencies, alphabet agencies, and frankly, I think it's a lot more. There's no mention of it on official balance sheets, no statements to Congress, no transparency on how much of it is part of the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Quietly authorized in early 2025 by President Trump's executive order, hundreds of thousands of coins seized under civil and criminal forfeiture, sitting off-chain, off-books, and off-limits to market forces. That's not supply, that's a shadow vault. The squeeze is still brewing. You want to know why the short squeeze hasn't ignited yet? Because the players who owe the coins haven't been forced to settle, but the timer is still ticking. ETF inflows are scooping supply into custody. Derivative markets are over-leveraged. The U.S. government is sitting on enough BTC to support and distort supply data and redemptions. They're just musical chairs until the music stops. Redemptions don't kill rallies, but illusions kill confidence, and confidence is all fiat has left. Homex GPT says that. Want to understand how we got here before everyone else wakes up? Martin Armstrong's Socrates system predicted the institutional pivot to Bitcoin. Years ago, read and read How and Why the World. According to Martin Armstrong, it's available here. Click the link in the show notes, the book that explains the real game and the headlines.